Boy, you know I'm in the weed and water business. What you doing with that much gold? Who you dealing with, nephew?
I told him I'd turn it around fast. Got till tomorrow to make good.
Tomorrow? What the hell? How you gonna get a key of coke off in 24 hours around here?
Shut up.
I figured we could split the profits.
You figure?
Trying to make some real money here. I thought you'd want to be down.
And that brick, that ain't worth the trouble that it come with, I promise you, man.
Look, the game's rigged. And it's made for people like us. So you know what? I'm rewriting the rules. I need your help to do it.
Not this time, nephew.
You sure it's real?
I don't know you. And I feel like I'm getting played.
We came to deal straight.
Shut the f up, Louie.
That's that caviar. That's the one. Buy this key. And I will bring you another one tomorrow and another one the day after that if you want. Or you kill us and take it. Israeli gangster out 16 G's. And if I'm dead, you can be damn sure we won't stop till he finds out who did it.
Your nephew's a very impressive young man, Louie. And you'll be back here tomorrow with more.
Staring at that money like you want to talk dirty to him. Jerome is telling the truth, you know. Shit ain't worth the trouble to come with.
Why you bring me in there?
Or what? Let some Russian gangster kill your ass?
Nah.
You gonna need it. You gonna learn. One way or the other.
I should whoop your ass for getting her involved with this shit.
He ain't put no gun in my head.
It won't happen again. I can't leave it at my place.
You
Can't leave it here. You see the message you bring up in my house? Had my locked, man.
Hey, put Louie on.
You must be Reed.
You're Louie.
This DEA agent who saw the shooting. Now, our lawyers seem to think that she the only witness they got. She went away. That put the hurt on their case.
Went away?
Them Franklin words, not mine.
As far as continuing things without Franklin, you're just gonna have to give me more time to think about it.
This is new territory for me. Crazy for this ask. But he seemed to think that y'all two got some sort of bond or vision. But for me, it's about getting my nephew, who I love more than anything in this world, out of that prison. There is anything that you can do. Do it.
I saw the whole thing. I sat with the kid while he bled out. How do you know about that?
All that matters right now is that you go to the detective who's working the case and you recant your statement.
You're going home.
How's it been working with him?
Reed? Fine.
I want to thank y'all. Keeping this shit going while I've been hurt. No, it ain't been easy.
Easy, that shit been downright hazardous. Ain't exactly smart walking to this funeral either.
Y'all want to sit this one out. I understand. We pick a side. Man, boy, or Scully. Get one to set the other one up.
You talking about a massacre?
No, I'm taking a few lives to save many.
We'll be choosing sides, then I'm gonna take man boy.
Get that man boy is the obvious choice. And I know Scully crazy, but he always stay in his lane. Man boy always trying to test us, trying to take a territory, find a better deal. He's smart. He done with Scully, we next. Scully gonna expect us to be there, or it'd be the perfect time to try us. But going to this funeral and around in the projects, you looking for trouble.
Yeah, that start with me going to Fatback funeral. Cause them boys in the projects, they the only ones I can trust right now. Stay holed up in your little ivory tower. Sound about right?
If you gotta be here, I'm here too.
to see you up and about.
Well, I probably ain't gotta tell you. Rome say business been steady.
We ain't gotta talk about that right now.
Yeah, actually, we do. Been following you a long time, Franklin. But we the ones that made it right with Scully in Inglewood. We set up Little Rock. Now we wanna run what's ours, our way.
Hey, y'all sound like Leon a few months ago. How'd that work out for him?
We ain't Leon.
I can't do what I do.
I already did. All them months he was hurt.
You came begging for me to come back because you couldn't handle it.
Wanna buy from you? Keep things in the family. They can go the other way if that's how you want it. How about I take Teddy on a little ride along? Let him see how the Colombians got the game sewed up. Me and him, we did business for months when you was laid up. Let me try and talk to him.
I'll talk to him. Now's not the time to tell Teddy business is falling off. I'll let y'all know more when I do. Wanna know what he said?
Yeah.
He said the prices ain't changing because the prices ain't the problem. Know what is? Y'all two.
You just gonna bend over and do whatever he say.
Gotta come home. Get this operation under one roof.
No, we ain't doing that.
Why? Why not?
Because I don't want to put our life at risk for your decisions between me and him.
Oh, yeah? So won't you handle it then?
Because I know breaking away wasn't Jerome's idea, and I let it go. What would you like, Queen Louie? What's gonna make you happy?
Being under anybody's thumb, nephew.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but everybody's got to answer to somebody. Y'all want to go out on your own? Fine, but do not for 1 second of what I got to do to get mine, because I promise you, there is nothing I'm not prepared to do.
Hit him. We just make sure they don't know
We
it's
ain't
us.
doing that bull. Letting that piece of kill the man who practically raised us.
Who practically killed us.
I'ma handle this shit.
How you gonna do that?
Well, you awfully quiet over there for a change.
I spoke about it on the car ride over.
And if Kane ain't interested in your deal,
Like I said, I'll do the shit myself.
You sure you wanna do this?
do it.
Against my window.
I want to buy directly from you. I feel like we did good business for a long while there when Franklin was hurt.
Franklin know about this?
I consider going to the Colombians.
Better the devil you know, right?
Could have treated you like a partner. No, it's not too late.
It is. I've got to follow my own path now. Looked you in your face, told you I was fine, and then I sent Buckley to kill Kane. Be where I want to be. I don't got the luxury of somebody taking a shot at me and letting it go.
Oh, Black Diamond.
Black Diamond in Dallas could be bought. So a little money gonna keep him happy for a little while, but one day he gonna come back to finish what he started.
Kane's people ain't gonna take this line down. Hands, but eventually they gonna find out.
And I hope you're ready for what's coming.
There's one thing you need to know before we can make that happen. I approached Teddy, made a deal to buy my cocaine directly from him.
You went to the plug behind my back.
We told you we wanted to run our business our way.
It's 90% of what I move is through you.
Most of our business is coming from other cities anyway. St. Louis, Little Rock.
My expansion idea.
Which means make it happen.
We understand your position. We need to give you one LA territory of your choice.
You did that for me.
We're trying to be reasonable.
And what if I say reasons? You wanted to be out in front. Now you are. Good luck.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Snowfall, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we're going to be talking about Snowfall Season 5, Franklin versus Aunt Louie. Yes, that is the topic of discussion all season long, you already know that this was going to happen. And I got a feeling this whole battle between the two or whatever, it's not going to end well. It's just not going to end well, man. But down below, you guys let me know exactly how you see it playing out. And down below, you let me know, are you Team Franklin or are you Team Louie? So hashtag that down below. Let me know exactly who you're rolling with. And as I told you guys earlier, I just got that feeling that this is not going to end well. Between these two, man, somebody getting dropped off. It's whether one of them getting dropped off or someone that's in the family is getting dropped off because of all this drama between the two. So we're definitely going to talk about that in this video. You guys make sure you checked out my last Snowfall video. I dropped the Instagram live stream that they did a few days back. Aunt Louie tells all. She tells all. She defends her actions as far as what she did and why she did it. She has some good explanations on why she did what she did. So like I said, check the video out. Continue to keep yourself updated on all the latest Snowfall news. And I will continue to give you guys these videos. But man, the battle between Franklin and Aunt Louie, it's been a long time coming. And I tried to put, certain videos together for you guys because sometimes you have to go back to the beginning. And the thing between Franklin and Aunt Louie is it all started between these two. Aunt Louie was the one that helped Franklin out to even, be in the game for real. And he had a decision to make, right? Franklin could have walked away after she initially helped him. If you go back to episode 1 of Snowfall, after Aunt Louie introduced Franklin to Claudia, when they got into the car, after they made that deal, she told him, this is it. You might as well introduce Claudia to the plug and just call it a day. Just, leave that all alone. Don't continue to do this type of work. But Franklin said, ain't no way that's happening. He's going to continue to do business, and he didn't get in it to just walk away that easily. So Franklin decided to just stay in it. So that's why I said sometimes it's good to go back and see what was really going down, because when you got these two going up against each other, you got to understand both perspectives, right? You got to. Aunt Louie's been feeling like she's been doing all this work for Franklin all this time. When he was out, when he was hurt, she was doing business with Teddy, and she continued to do that, setting up shop in Little Rock, St. Louis, all these different places. And she feels like she can do what he is doing, and she feels like she can go out on her own and do it because she is tired of taking orders, right? And this is just based on how she was coming up and what she's been through. So in her perspective, Aunt Louie is like, screw all this. I'm trying to do what I want to do, right? And let's just be 100% honest. She can do that. If that's what Aunt Louie wants to do, let her go ahead and do it. See, I never had any issues with Aunt Louie going out there doing things the way she wants to do them her way. Only issue that I have with Aunt Louie is this, the way she did it. And I'm going to explain that in this video. And if you watched the video before this about Snowfall, when she did the live stream, she even stated that was her biggest mistake on the way that she handled business. See, you can't go behind his back making deals with Teddy. That's the only issue that I really had with Aunt Louie. I praised Aunt Louie. You can go back and check my videos. I praised her for time and time again when it came to making decisions about the business. And she was right about a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? With this whole Scully and Man-Boy issue, she was right about that. And she did help set up shop in Little Rock. She handled business with that. She handled business with Teddy when Franklin was out. So she was always giving her props. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my issue with what she is doing is how she did it. In that video that I'll talk to you guys about, she clearly states that that was her biggest, flaw. Not doing things the way it probably should have been done. I mean, come on. Like, you want to go behind his back and make that move? After y'all had the conversation, after you already know that Teddy is CIA, this is a very serious task, and for you to go behind his back and do it, that's what's going to create issues, and you can already see it right now. And when Franklin messed up in the past, what did we do? Or what did I do? I at least held him accountable. He messed up in season 4, right? With the whole war between Scully and Man-Boy. He messed up a lot. It was a lot of consequences that he had to deal with. Now on season 5, Aunt Louie, you want to be at the front. You want to make decisions or whatever. And if you do make these decisions, you got to be ready for the consequences. And you have to be held accountable. As Leon told Aunt Louie, I hope you're ready for what's to come. Because you already know it's going to be some major negative consequences for her actions. Y'all know what's coming. Y'all know what's coming. And like I said, I'm trying to understand each perspective of each character. I'm not just trying to pick Franklin is because he's Franklin. I'm not trying to just, go at Aunt Louie because she's Aunt Louie. I'm saying she did things right in the past. She has made right decisions. Franklin has made bad decisions in the past. Yes, he has made good decisions as well. But in this particular circumstance between the two, when it comes to going up against each other, I just believe she made the wrong move when she decided to go behind Franklin's back and make that move with Teddy. Gustavo knew it was wrong. He was telling Teddy, like, look, you don't want to have blood going against blood. That is bad for business. Teddy knew it was wrong because he told her, does Franklin know? So he understands that it is messed up, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, at the end of the day, Aunt Louie, she could have just went to the Colombians. I mean, she was talking about the Colombians and doing business. She could have just did that, and it could have been a completely different outcome, in my opinion. Now, let's just say Aunt Louie still wanted to do business with Teddy. That's cool. You want to do business with Teddy, just let Franklin know. I know she did talk to Franklin at the beginning of the season and told him, let her talk to Teddy or whatever. He didn't agree with it, and that's cool. But if you are still going to make a move with Teddy, at least let him know, like, look, I'm sorry, Franklin, I don't agree with you, but I got to go have a conversation with Teddy. I want to buy my product from him, and that's how I want to roll. But to go behind his back, that's the issue. It's more of the principle about everything with Aunt Louie and how she is rolling. And I believe she understands it. This is why she came out and said that was her biggest flaw. Now, when it comes to Franklin and how he's moving, yes, he's made a lot of mistakes. We know this, right? But as far as doing things behind her back, trying to do her dirty, I don't really see Franklin doing that. I haven't really seen him do too much. Yes, he has kept some things away from them as far as the whole Teddy, all the information about everything that he does. Yes, he does keep things to himself. But as far as serious stuff, I would say he's let Aunt Louie know the majority of those things. And he didn't, do a move like this on her. This is something that she knew would hurt him and that he will be upset about. She knows this because she's been working with him since day one. So she knows his weaknesses. She knows exactly how to get to him. And as Franklin told her, you want to be at front, well, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that. He could have really went off more than he wanted to, for real. He really wanted to go off for real, but he kept it all in. He just had a coming to Jesus moment right in the last episode with the whole celebration at the wedding, the LSD. That dude was in his feelings, and he started to see that everything that he's been doing ain't been particularly right? And he's holding himself accountable. He's, trying to squash things with his family. He really just wants to keep the family together. So he is trying to make better decisions. So the way that he moved at the end of episode 9, it was smart. He, just walked away. He went to Teddy, told him, I'm good. You want to do business with her, so be it. But this is what's going to create the huge issue for Franklin. Not only Aunt Louie be going behind his back, also Teddy taking his money. Because you already know in this next episode, that's what's going to happen. And it's going to take him over the edge. See, that's what's going to really make him flick. And of course, Aunt Louie is going to tell him that's not her fault what Teddy did. But Franklin, he ain't going to want to hear any of that. He is going to let all of it out, y'all. Y'all know this is going to happen. He is going to go off in this next episode. And like I told y'all, you do not want to wake a sleeping giant. And the whole season, I believe everybody's been poking at him, right? And yes, he's confronting Aunt Louie. He's went off on her, but he's tried to squash those things. And for everybody to go behind his back, you got Teddy making moves, Aunt Louie making moves behind his back. He's like, screw all this. Y'all want me? Y'all want to see who I really am? Well, it's time to show y'all who I really am. And unfortunately, it's going to be a lot of bodies getting dropped off in this next episode. A lot of bodies getting dropped off. And when it comes between Aunt Louie and Franklin Saint, I told you guys, I believe it's going to end in a bad way. Somebody within the family is going to get dropped off. Whether it's Uncle Jerome, whether it's Franklin's mom, whether it's Leon, somebody got to go. And from the looks from what y'all been talking about, I've been seeing a lot of people say, Aunt Louie, your time is up. It is time to go. They're getting tired of her, right? Based on what she's been doing, how she's been moving. But I got a feeling this is probably just the beginning. I would not be surprised if this is just the beginning. If you watch that live stream, they're pretty much talking about the rise of Aunt Louie. Queen Louie, you know what I'm saying? She's come from nothing. She's finally at the top. And I can see Franklin and her going back and forth. I mean, at the beginning of the season, Franklin stated that there's nothing that can tear a family apart like money. That has been the theme of this season. So you've been seeing it build up each and every episode. So how is all of this going to end in the season finale? It's going to be crazy. That's what I'm going to say. It's going to be crazy. But you guys, you leave your predictions. Leave it all down below. As I told you guys, I never had issues with Aunt Louie. I know we got Team Louie. We got Team Franklin. My thing is about just principles. You know what I'm saying? It's just the principles about everything. Just don't go behind his back making that move. And you know it was wrong. You know it was wrong, right? So now you got to deal with those consequences. Just like Franklin had to deal with the consequences of choosing Man-Boy over Scully. Do we have to talk about that again? Because you already know what happened when what your boy Franklin did. He chose Man-Boy. Then all of a sudden it caused a ripple effect. We lost a lot of people. A lot of bodies got dropped off. Little kids got dropped off based off that one move. And Aunt Louie told him not to. Like I said, we give Aunt Louie her props when she make good decisions, just like we give Franklin Saint his props when he makes good decisions. But when they slip up, we gotta hold everybody accountable. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to be held accountable for their mistakes. And we saw what happened with Franklin when he made his mistake and those consequences. Now we're gonna see what's gonna happen with Aunt Louie as far as making her mistake that she mentioned she made in that live stream. That's her biggest mistake that she probably made. And we're going to see exactly what's going to happen in the aftermath in this season finale. But man, like I said, it's always good to go back and see how everything started and see, you know, the character development of Aunt Louie and Franklin. Everybody. It's crazy. And to see how Uncle Jerome, he didn't really want to be a part of any of this. And I talked about this in the past. He never really wanted to be a part of any of this at all. He told Franklin, you know, the trouble that comes with that brick is not worth it. And we're seeing it right now. It all started from right there. And everything that Uncle Jerome has said has pretty much come true, right? It's come true. So that means, how is this all going to end? It ain't ending well, man. I hope Uncle Jerome is able to make it. In that live stream, he did state like, man, Louie, you gonna mess around and get me killed. Messing around with your actions and the stuff that you're doing. Like, I don't want to be a part of any of this, right? So I really just pray for your boy Uncle Jerome, y'all. I don't want to see Jerome going or Leon based on all this mess. But I always told you guys, I got that funny feeling about Jerome. I hope I am wrong once again. I predicted him to die back in season 3, and I was wrong. And I hope I am wrong once again, y'all. But if I had to choose between Franklin Saint versus your girl, Queen Louie, I gotta roll with Franklin, y'all. I'm just rolling with him because he is the main character. I know what he's been through. Louie has been through a lot as well. But when Franklin is pushed against the wall, he always comes out on top. And I do not see it ending no way, you know, this season. I don't see it ending no other way based on we getting to season 6. Aunt Louie, she's going to suffer those consequences. It's going to affect the family. And it's probably going to affect Franklin as well. Because if they lose a family member, that's going to affect both of them, man. They're going to be pissed off at what is going to happen. But based off this trailer, Franklin is in the zone. Aunt Louie, she better be in the zone. We know Franklin will approach her. And he's going to have some questions for her. What's going to happen? What will be the aftermath of all of this? I guess we got to wait and see at the season finale. But you guys let me know, man. Like I told you, leave your theories, predictions, leave it all down below. Let me know if you're team Louie or if you're team Franklin Saint. And it's crazy, man. What do y'all think about that kiss of death? I know everybody was talking about it after the wedding, whatever, the episode when she kissed Franklin. Now, if you've been following my channel, when I first start reviewing Snowfall, I actually was talking about Aunt Louie and Franklin. I just felt this chemistry between the two. And I was like, man, I wouldn't be surprised if the two end up hooking up. Now, I was completely wrong. It was just a theory that I had. But to see her give him that kiss of death, I didn't really feel anything about it. I know a lot of fans was like, man, that was too much. She gave him that kiss like that. In that live stream, she actually talks about that kiss. And she talks about it just being a kiss. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't feed into it. But like I said, you guys check that video out if you have not seen it to get more intel on how she really felt. And like I said, she is defending her actions, but she does state that her biggest mistake was going behind Franklin's back, making that move with Teddy. Because I know a lot of people are saying, well, she should have did what she had to do. She did what she had to do. I mean, they defended Aunt Louie. And like I told you guys, I don't really care as far as Aunt Louie wanting to be at the top and do things her own way. I'm not going to fault her for that. Just like I'm not going to fault Franklin for wanting to do things his way. My only thing was her going behind his back. That's the huge issue, which she understands is the huge issue, and she stated it. So we definitely going to see. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support. I will be dropping the final predictions for episode 10, the season finale, tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But I will catch y'all on the next one, man. But let me get up on out of here. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.